Hello. Just finishing my lunch break. I wanted to just finish off the video from yesterday. I think I saw my manager who came to talk to me in my van, so I cut the video off short. But had more or less made all my points. My hair is growing. Some days I just feel like cutting all my hair, and some days I want to keep it. It holds so much energy, so much solar energy. The antennae of the solar, the antennae of the body system, the internal system. So much solar energy. Yeah, the body's antennae. A lot of you can feel through your hair. Yeah, there we go. Off topic. So my lips healing up. Yeah. So I just wanted to finish off what I was saying. What I was trying to say, I was talking about the ladder, the small set of ladders, and the point I was making is that the narcissist that I work with, he's coming towards retirement age. So he's been doing this job for 35 to 40 years, maybe even longer. I can't remember the actual years. So he's retiring. So they have him on something called light duty. So he's not actually supposed to really go on ladders, use ladders, go up onto anything that's working at height, any like tall things, or carry anything heavy, or install anything in the ground, or whatever, you know. So you go into ducting, pulling cable, all this kind of stuff. So the fact that he saw these new ladders and took them, it was nothing, just the fact that at that point he just wanted one because someone else had them, one, and he just wanted one, you know, to cause that fracas with other members of staff. Now, the actual ladders now, he says, he makes a joke and says he sold them. He's not using it on the job. He's not going to return it. So he just has that ladder. And the same goes with the replaced spanner. It's something that he had one himself that, you know, was a bit older, but he got the job done. If he wanted a new one, he could have easily have come into HQ and asked and ordered one via the management and got one, but he decided just to take mine. So you have this kind of like kid in a candy store mentality, this kind of you know, lack of impulse control, and at the same time wanting to cause people to feel something, some sort of emotion, some sort of confusion and chaos. So it's best to always be calm when dealing with these people. Try and be as stoic as possible. And another thing that I wanted to talk about was the fact that he's even been doing this same job for 40, 50, 40 years, or however long it may be. It just shows the kind of like one-track mindedness of these people. I mean, for me, it would be hard to do any job for even 10 years because you'd get bored. You might want to try something else. You might want to use that expertise to, I don't know, become more educational. I don't know, could create something in that area. But to be doing this or working for yourself or contracting out or you're subcontracting, but to be working in a specific area and more or less for the same company for all of these years. I don't know how many years it's been, 30 years maybe, but for the same company for maybe 20, I can't remember. But he's at the stage now that he can actually do what he likes, and because of the amount of service he's had with the business, nobody can really challenge him in a way that could get him upset, that could upset his position. But saying that, I actually had a meeting yesterday with management about something completely different, and we were talking about, you know, some other areas of the business that if you wanted to get involved in, you know, training, sort of development, and sort of, you know, taking on projects. And he walked past and he looked into the office hub that we were sat in. There was 2 managers and there was me. And after I came out, his demeanor, is that word? His demeanor changed completely towards me. It was like, I went to my van, and he was at his van, and he was about to open a carton of juice, and he was like, do you drink this juice? And I was like, what? And I was like, no, sorry, I got my own drink I have made myself here. So it's also another thing about characters like this, is that they tend to respond to power. Like, don't try to attack them back directly. Like, they respond to, like, if you go like to a level above them, like you go to the manager that manages both of you, or you go above them, then they will listen. So sometimes there's no point going to them, but if it's something that you can't avoid and you can't, you know, get out of that scenario, it's worthwhile going to the manager above that person and just like, yeah, if you have to say something, then say something, because it's not worth living or dealing with these characters. These, I call them cretins, these empty shells, because you know you've got things to deal with. You've got your list, your goals, your aspirations, your career that's on the line, and these people are just gonna try to be a stumbling block, try to slow you down as much as they can, and they won't be able to do it. So just keep moving forward. That is the kind of key here, is that they want to take you off, discourage you. They want to, every time you make a mistake, they have to highlight it, they have to put you down. So try to hold on to your own reality, like what you know is the truth. Don't let them gaslight you. They will turn people against you. They will use groupthink tactics, you know, making comments to, you know, sideways comments to other members of staff to isolate you. They'll be feigning like they care, feigning that they're trying to help, whereas it's literally just sabotage. They know who we are. The spirit that's working through them can recognize the spirit that's working through us. I've just finished building some of the equipment that we install at the HQ, and when I put the equipment on the ground, I just stood back and looked at the equipment, and every piece was in the correct position. The torque of the nuts and screws and bolts were just perfect, everything clean, lubricated. So that attention to detail that we have is something that we're going to find people are just going to be angry for us for just, you know, just being ourselves, just being authentic. So don't be too discouraged by them. Try and hold on to your own reality slowly. Even this is for myself, just slowly start thinking of something that I can do creatively where it's going to further me to reach my potential and put those gifts into myself and my community and people around me, rather than in a company or where there's lots of narcissists and energy vampires and, you know, ignorant people who don't even know why they don't like us or why they try to attack us. So that being said, I'll see you soon in the next video. Much love to you. And if you're watching the videos and you like them, you're getting some value from them, subscribe and like, share. Peace.